Peace, it's Queen Yin, and it is new moon time. So I'm here just to give a little bit of insight on how you could take full advantage of this new moon energy. First and foremost, new moon is this Sunday. I will be hosting a new moon meditation per usual, always a powerful time. So if you're not registered for that yet, go ahead and register so we can take advantage of this supercharged, fiery, transformative, purifying energy. And the more intention we put behind it, the more we can be in alignment with our divine destiny, what's good and what's righteous and what's beautiful for us. And if not, if we are not intentional, it's still going to do what it does. So I want to talk a little bit about this energy and also talk about what you can do to make sure you are in alignment with what's happening in your world and how you can take the full advantage and make the best out of everything. So this is a Leo energy. We're in the Leo energy in general. You may have heard about the Lion's Gate and a couple of other energies that's happening, a couple of retrogrades that's going on, a few squares that's making it where the energy right now is very transformative. A lot of people thinking about how they, desire to change, what they're seeing shaken up in their lives and in their worlds and in their mindsets. And so naturally, many people are experiencing some not just changes, but transformations, some drastic changes and transitions in their lives. Even if it's as simple as, things are just not the same as they were last year. You may have been accustomed to certain lifestyles or certain ways of living that now has just totally changed up, and you're going to have to shift in order to stay in alignment and not experience chaos. And so if you're experiencing that, I want to first of all encourage you to stay the course. While you are staying the course, take some time out to spend time to yourself, to get in some quiet moments so that you can reconnect or connect with spirit, so that spirit can lead and guide you in the way that you should go. And you can take the guidance of spirit and not just flounder around, just, trying this and trying that and just trying to do the best as you can. You don't have to do that. You can actually take a moment, sit still. Even better if you get into some prayer and meditation and seek the guidance. And surely once you connect with spirit, you can be led, you will be led in the way that you should go for your own, peace and your own abundance. So during this new moon period, well, even prior to the new moon, let's talk about what you can do right now, today, which is Friday, Saturday, just in preparation for Sunday's new moon. This is a waning moon, so I definitely suggest that, or what would be good is if you can take some time out to think about those things that, you are carrying in your lives that doesn't necessarily serve you anymore. It may have been something that was in alignment with you before and all was well, but now it's not so well. It's maybe causing confusion or chaos or even a level of sadness or anxiety or fear. So really think about those things that you have in your life that maybe you need to let go of, maybe you need to release, or just rethink how you are attached to those things. But surely it would be good for you to detach and find that balance that you need. Because if not, as we experience periods that are primed for new beginnings and rebirthing and moving forward, sometimes we carry with us those things that are meant to be left behind. So for the next couple of days, I definitely suggest that you just take a moment just to think about, any thoughts that you may have, memories, anxiety, fears, people, places, or things that don't serve you anymore. And create a plan. How am I going to release these things? What do I need to do to move away from these things, to detach from these things, and start taking some actions on that? The other thing I definitely suggest as we prepare for this new moon is specifically this new moon, because again, it's very fiery. So it's highly energetic, but also highly purifying, right? And so it can really boost you forward, but it also is going to set ablaze to certain things that could have been just smoldering underneath the surface, or you have been able to ignore it in the past. Not now. It's like it's putting a fire under everything so that everything can either go forward with vigor and, in a way that you desire, or will burn you up if you don't let it go. or just burn it down, from your life. But we can take advantage of that type of energy if we are honest with ourselves and we do the work. So also during this time, clean your space out, do a good smudging of your home or your other dwelling places, even your car, your office, your building, your businesses, if you have a business. If you don't like the smell of smudge, or you live in a place where you can't do it, you feel like you can't do it, hey, grab a aura spray. I do have some in stock called Balance Spray. I call that the liquid sage, or you can make one for yourself. Either way it go, figure out how you can take the initiative to cleanse the energy of your space, and of course the physical environment too. So if you have some spaces that have become cluttered, or you have some cluttered corners in your house that you can clean up, take the next couple of days to get that stuff clean and get the energy flowing, and making sure you have open space. Also get your sacred spaces together, re-up on your spiritual tools, clean up your sacred spaces, maybe write down some affirmations that can help you to release those bad habits, those thought processes, those anxieties or whatever. Create the prayers or affirmations and post them up in your sacred space or around your home. Just get yourself ready. Get yourself and your space ready for new beginnings, for newness in your life. If you want to welcome the newness in your life, you have to prepare for it. And sometimes we have to release in order to receive. And so this is the time now during this waning moon, and also once the new moon come in. Now, I just was a sister of mine called me this morning, and she got a download this morning about some gemstones that she think would be good for this time, with this being new moon in Leo and also the Lion's Gate. Her suggestions were labradorite, rose quartz, and lapis lazuli, and I thought that was a perfect combination. So I just wanted to share that if you have those stones, I think those would be excellent for this time. The labradorite is very protective. It is very it can be used for the third eye, or what I call first eye. So it could help and really ignite that insightfulness, and that's really what we need right now during this energy, is to be connected with our inner guidance system, our insight, and not so focused on what's going on around us, but more so our insight with your way. Righteousness is the right way for you. What is in alignment for you and your divine destiny? So labradorite really helps with that. That rose quartz helps to keep the heart light, because truly, in order for us to experience heaven here on earth, we have to keep our heart light. And oftentimes we find ourselves waddling in anxiety and fear and all those different things because our heart is heavy. So rose quartz for the heart, and then that lapis lazuli to reconnect you with divine intelligence. And so all of those things, I think, is the time. That's what we should be focusing on right now, really tapping into our inner guidance, reconnecting with spirit, reconnecting with divine intelligence, and really focusing on finding our way, or being guided our own personal individual way, by tuning in to your inner guided system and that divine intelligence that dwell within you. And so this new moon is primed for some beautiful transformations in life, for some changes, for some shifts, for some things to finally realize in your life. Just as any other new moon, we just are being blessed with this fiery and transformative and purifying energy. And so let us make sure we are being co-creators of that. Make sure we're doing what we need to do to make sure that purification happens, and so those new beginnings can come in on a vibrant, beautiful, righteous way, and they can come in that way instead of chaotic and hard. Sometimes we have some hard beginnings. They end up being beautiful for us, but hard, and we don't have to be that way. As long as we are intentional, we can experience bliss even through the challenges. So I hope this was helpful. I hope it was resonant. I do pray that I'm able to see you on Sunday night's meditation call. It's going to be powerful as usual. We're going to take advantage of that Lionsgate energy and this Leo energy and this new moon energy, and just the beautiful blessing of being alive in such a beautiful time. I know it's a lot going on, but it's still a beautiful time. So register at the link in bio. Peace.